So next, you get to hear from my better half. She has led the charge as far as helping to feature and promote women inside of network marketing. She's the CEO of Network Marketing Pro. She's my bride. Please welcome Ms. Marina Worre.
Thank you, Eric, for such a great introduction. And one of the questions that a lot of people are asking us during these uncertain times is, how do you lead? How you talk to people? How do you approach people? Because, a lot of people, yes, of course, we live in such an uncertain time where people are worried about their health, where people are worried about their future. A lot of people lost their jobs. Eric and I, we live in Las Vegas. And as you guys probably know, majority of Las Vegas businesses are casinos. And all the people that are involved in different jobs inside of the casinos, bars, restaurants, housekeeping, shows, all of those things. And because of the pandemic, all of those businesses were shut down. So a lot of those people lost their jobs. And on one side, they're looking for a solution. And I understand when network marketers come to me and say, how do I talk to all these people? They don't have money. They are scared. They are worried. How do I talk to them? How do I approach them so I don't sound salesy? And at the same time, people are coming to me with the objection that they don't have money because they don't know how they will be able to afford to pay that mortgage, to bring the food to their table. So this is kind of like a very challenging situation. And what I tell to all the distributors is, here's the thing. People do business with people, and you need to understand, yes, at a certain point, they thought that they have a job security, right? They thought that their employer will provide for their future. But now when we see that that was not so certain, that job was not so secure, and now people are more open for different options and different opportunities. As you guys probably know, the searches online about business from home or create additional income or substitute my job, those searches increase dramatically because people understand the security they had before, it's not existent anymore, and they still need to find a way to bring the food to their table, to still take care and provide for the roof over their heads. So I think if you talk to people and be honest, I know that as network marketers, we love to overstate. We love to say, oh, you know what? My product is amazing. Or my opportunity, you're going to be rich tomorrow. And a lot of other nonsense that, here's the thing. We don't have to overstate. We don't have to over exaggerate neither our products, neither our opportunity, because the truth is good enough. What we have inside of network marketing is good enough. If you talk to your prospects and tell them, hey, listen, I can show you how you can make extra $200, $300, $500 a month. That can help you to bring that food to the table. That can help you potentially pay that credit card debt. That can help you to afford your mortgage, because that's what people are looking for right now. Yes, kind of like becoming a millionaire sounds sexy, and a lot of people at some point might be open to that idea, how to make big six figures or even seven-figure income. But right now, people are not thinking that way. Right now, they're taking care of immediate needs is what most important. So if you show them their, through the hard work, through learning the skills, becoming network marketing professional, how you can start making those smaller income, those smaller amounts of money every single month. And then later, if you decide to invest and develop yourself, develop your mindset, develop the skills necessary, you can become a six-figure earner. You can become a seven-figure earner, and you can tell all these people, if they decide to lock arms with you moving forward, then you will show them the way, you will show them the path. But in the meantime, those are their immediate needs, and you can help them to fulfill those needs. But as long as you're leading with heart, as long as you're leading with love, and as long as you're truly trying to help those people, because if you're going to your prospects and you're acting as a hunter and you're trying to get somebody, that's where the challenge comes in. That's when they feel that you're sounding salesy. That's when they feel hunted and they want to run away. But if you're coming from the perspective, knowing what are the challenges we're all facing everywhere around the world, that you want to help, that you want to help them to create that a little additional income, that their family can have a little bit of certainty to move forward in the future when the things get a little bit back to normal, whatever that normal going to be. So if you're acting from that standpoint with that desire to truly help, people will be more open to you and your opportunity. And one of the important things inside of this environment, or any other time really, is to think about that you need to be really mindful of what is the information that you're allowing into your head. What are you listening to? What are you watching? I know that right now, all the media and everything that we hear constantly is scary. It's a lot of negative information. Most of the time, it's basic messages. Sky is falling and UFO are about to take over our world. And, pink monkeys are jumping on planet Earth and we're all going to die tomorrow. And here's the thing. If you listen to that kind of a message over and over and over, you're going to start believing it. And that has a huge effect and deeply, I know even with my own self, if I have the news station kind of like on the background as a noise constantly dripping into my head, I already start feeling that anxiety, that stress inside of my body. And because of that, I cannot think clearly. Because of that, I cannot innovate. Because of that, I cannot work because I'm overwhelmed with fear and anxiety. And that's what I want to encourage all of you guys. You have to protect your mind from negative. And at the same time, yes, you're protecting it from negative, but what do you do with it? You need to feed it on the other side with positive information. So I hope this event right now is something that can give you some skills, some ideas, and some hope how to move forward. And on the other side, different products, different surrounding yourself with different mentors who can help you to see a bigger picture, who can help you and, exceed your vision, your mind, and create bigger goals and create a better game plan. Because one way or the other, that this pandemic and the situation that we're all in, it's going to be over. And if you have as a business plan, cross my fingers and hope for the best, and that's your business strategy right now, I don't think it's a good strategy. But if you come up with the game plan, develop new skills. What are you going to come out from this pandemic? What are the skills? What are the mindset? The next level? What are those things that you will learn? What are the things that you're going to get better at during these challenging times, and how you can build your team bigger and faster and more effective? Because I know that a lot of companies, even though we live in unprecedented times, a lot of the companies had their best month or several months now in a row, because people are open for opportunities, because they are looking and actively searching for answers. And that's what we entrepreneurs do. We adapt. I mean, could anybody predict that this virus can take over the world? I mean, probably not, maybe in some scary movies, but at the same time, we entrepreneurs know that things are not always going to go as well as they plan. Even though we really, really want to sometimes, for us to have a clean slate, and we're just going to go and run with that, and it's all going to be perfect. But we know life is more likely like a roller coaster. We're going to have ups and we're going to have downs and we're going to have ups and downs. And that's life. That's what we experience pretty much on a daily basis. But our job as entrepreneurs is to adapt to the circumstances, is to adapt when we can climb the mountain and when we can accelerate and we can become better. And there are also going to be times when we need to when we can take rest, we can go into the management mode. But, one of the things, because I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. I started my own business when I was 18 years old. I joined my first network marketing company when I was 21. But even when I started my own business, I already kind of yes, I had a great business idea and I was excited about it and I wanted to start. And here's the thing, those of you who are entrepreneurs or ever had your own business, you know that idea is wonderful, but then when you start executing, a lot of the moving parts and pieces that come to in order for you to launch the business, it's a very, very complex thing. So I had to find a location. I had to do construction. I had to find where I'm going to be buying the products. And remember, I was 18 years old. So at that time, I decided that I will be retailing a very famous Italian brand in Ukraine. So I had to go and convince that large organization why they have to work with me, with the 18-year-old. And I had to work on the transportation of those goods, on the customs, on licensing, getting all the permits, all of those things. And that was just the beginning, because then I had to find people. Then I had to kind of make that business work. So owning your own business is hard. It's a complex organization. Any business you want to open, if it's a bakery or if it's a little dry cleaning shop or whatever it might be, there are a lot of moving parts that goes into it. The beauty of network marketing is all of that heavy lifting is done for you. All the production of the products or services that you're selling, the compensation structure where company is taking care of paying your commissions. You don't have to worry about paying your team members. Company does it. Company is responsible for shipping the products, for innovating, for marketing, for taking care of all the HR and legal. Companies do all of those things for you. Your job is to bring your leadership, is to bring your excitement, is to bring your passion and go to work. So one of the things I think that we forget a lot inside of our profession, that network marketing gives you the entrepreneurial opportunities and at the same time has a little kind of hand-holding and helping you because of that support that companies are carrying on their shoulders where you don't have to do. Because as an entrepreneur myself, as the CEO of our company, when the whole Corona thing hit so hard, we had to adjust, we had to adapt and see how we can live in this new norm. When people had to close their businesses, fire a lot of the employees, how you gonna survive? So as a business owner, Eric and myself, we had to go through some of those questions and in some cases make some tough decisions and cut our expenses. And your companies, of course, they had the same concerns and worries and the actions that they took in order to preserve your opportunity. You, on the other side, you don't have to worry about those things. You can continue to do your work and not worry about that you need to fire half of your company and you have huge overhead and you still have a storage full of stuff and you don't know how to pay for it and you have mortgages for huge facilities and the production line of your products and services. Do you see where I'm getting with this? You have the most amazing part of the entrepreneurship where you have no ceiling above your head, where you can make as much money as you really want to inside of our profession, and all the heavy lifting is done by the companies. All of that risks is taken care of by the companies. And right now, during these uncertain times, it's a big, big deal. So when you go to your prospects and when you talk to them, you can ask them, have you ever wanted to be an entrepreneur? Have you ever thought about potentially being in business for yourself? But you were scared because you are not potentially qualified or you don't have enough money to raise to start a big business, or you don't have the expertise or experience to run a large organization. Well, guess what? My company has that opportunity because they do all the work. majority of the work, and you and I bring our passion, bring our excitement, and with a very small investment, you can become an entrepreneur and be in business for yourself. So in my opinion, network marketing wins over traditional business ownership every single day. And as a part of it, you need to remember that you are the business. You are your biggest asset. So as much as you possibly can invest in you, that's what it's going to make a huge difference. Because like I said, some people during this time right now, they're crossing fingers and hoping for the best. They hope that somebody going to come and rescue them. The vaccine, the cure, all of those things going to make their life better. Yes, they will in certain extent, but nobody going to be going and prospecting for you. You have to get off the couch and talk to people, because that's what we do in our business. We talk to people. We have to make sure that we keep the conversation going so people learn a little bit about our products or services, so people learn about our opportunities. And of course, they're going to have questions. And of course, some of them may have some objections, and your job as a professional to guide them through the process. But in order for you to guide them through that process professionally, you have to develop your skills. You have to become better. You have to know how to talk to people more effectively so they don't feel hunted, so they can relate to you and they can feel that you are their friend, that you are the coach. You are a mentor for them who can help them and create a better future for themselves. So remember, there is not enough money that you can invest in you. Because like I said, you are your biggest asset. I am my biggest asset, and Eric as well. So we both understand that continuing our personal development, continuing to surround ourselves with great thinkers, with mentors and big visionaries who can help us to expand our vision, because that's why Eric and I, on annual basis, we invest multiple six figures in us. Because I know in order for me to come and fill your cup, like even through this online event, I have to have somebody to help me to fill my cup. I have to have somebody who can help me stretch my imagination, who can help me to become better so I can continue to provide better services, so I can continue as a leader inside of our profession to bring you more value on a daily basis. So remember, you are your biggest asset. And inside of network marketing, I do believe that we have a gift, because like I said, we can cater to a lot of different communities and a lot of different needs that people have. If they want to make $200, $300, $500 extra dollars a month, we can show them how to do that. If they want to create a multiple 6- and 7-figure income, we can show them how with time, perseverance, dedication, consistency, they can develop the skills and the mindset necessary to be successful. So I know that millions of people, especially during these challenging times, are praying every single night for a solution, praying for somebody to come and tell them, hey, I have an opportunity for you, or I think this will benefit you, or my product can make your life a little bit easier and a little bit better because of different benefits that it has. And with my financial opportunity, I can show you how to make a little bit or how to make a lot. So remember that we do have the gift, that with the minimum investment, people can have unlimited upside if they really work hard. But guess what? Network marketing can deliver on a lot of its promises, but you have to deliver to network marketing first. You have to decide to become a network marketing professional. You have to decide to learn the skills and develop those skills in order to be a successful leader. You need to decide how to learn how to lead and how to build large organizations so you can share that gift with the world in the most professional way. So I'm super excited that you guys decided to spend all this time with us. I hope you got some great ideas. I hope you got some value. I love seeing you even through the camera. And I hope that at some point when the live event's going to be back on, we can see and hug and kiss each other and have a lot and build a lot of emotions and create great memories together. But until that, make sure you're taking notes because there is a lot more great content coming up. All right? Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.
Well, thank you, Marina. Well done, as always. I didn't expect anything different. Our next presenter is a young man.